Hey everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today here on Blind Whiskey Reviews. It has been a couple of weeks since I put a video out, and this is the very first time since I've started my channel I've gone a week without putting out a video, and I went two. I was traveling for work, I was really busy, and to be honest with you, I just needed a break. I've been doing the channel for over a year and a half. I've been making videos every single week, so just needed a little break, a little respite. If any of you saw my post, I put up a post with a poll on which bottle you'd like to see me review in my next No Time Like the Present segment. So hopefully you're able to vote on that. The winner was the E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. So that video will be coming out this Thursday, just a few days from now. And there was one other that was pretty close, but E.H. Taylor definitely ran away with it. So anyways, don't want to blather on too long as this is a Speedy sample review. So if you have not joined me for one of these before, I've got 24 samples in these two boxes. These are made up of whiskeys sent to me by distilleries to review, whiskeys sent to me by friends out there in the whiskey world, and whiskeys that I've already reviewed, have put in a sample bottle a few months after that bottle was opened so we can see how the whiskey's doing with a little bit of airtime. If this is a re-review, I'll link it up here and in the description below. So let's grab our random number generator and pick today's sample. As always, we're going to hit it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Sample number 5. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pour a little bit of this whiskey. It's a reasonably dark color. A little bit of a fruity aroma from here. Let's get the nose. Yeah, big light fruits, big vanilla. Touch of a woody character. Almost like a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of brown sugar. Bit of caramel in there, almost like a not burnt caramel, but like getting to that point, like a darker caramel. So far the nose smells really good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Yeah, a lot going on here. Definitely going to want another taste before I really dig into these flavor notes. But, yeah, let me get another taste real quick. So right up front, the nose leads you to believe it's going to be a little bit sweeter than it is. So you get a little bit of bitterness right in the front of the tongue. Almost like a dark chocolate or a coffee bitterness. Kind of like that raw coffee bean. Doesn't taste like coffee necessarily. You get a little bit of sweetness to go with that. As it comes over the palate, mid-palate, you kind of switch into a little bit sweeter qualities. A little bit of that dark brown sugar, that kind of burnt caramel. And it really does taste more like a burnt caramel now. Towards the back, you get a little bit of spice. There's definitely like a pop of cinnamon. Throughout, there's some vanilla. One more taste in here. Definitely a lot spicier than the nose would lead you to believe. You're left with a little bit of lingering heat. Kind of like the longer side of medium on the finish. Definitely got some flavors still working now in the palate. You're really left with like a bitter coffee, bitter chocolate, the slightest hint of sweetness, but not much. So far, so good. Let me get one more taste in here. Yeah, pretty much what I said. A lot of the same with that. Proof-wise, I'm feeling like we are. It's not too high. Maybe we're rounding 100 somewhere in there. I mean, it's definitely got a warmth to it. There's a little bit of a alcohol bite to it, but it's not harsh. So, as for a score, I'm gonna say I think this whiskey is really good. I like the flavors. I like the complexity. It's definitely got what I feel like is either some age or some unique woody qualities to it. I wish, for me, it was just a touch sweeter. It really sides on the bitter end of things, which is good. I just wish there was a little bit more sweetness to balance that out. But aside from that, I really like the flavors and the complexity here. I'm going to say this whiskey is... I'm going to give it an 86. I think it's pretty darn good. So let's see what it is. This is the Wilderness Trail Single Barrel Wheated Bottled in Bond 4-year-old. Nice! So we pegged the proof. This is Wilderness Trail. Actually, the distillery just sent me these samples not too long ago, so I'm really happy to have done this. I really didn't pick up on the wheat here. Like, normally a wheated whiskey is a little sweeter than this is, so I'm not sure what their aging process is. This definitely does not taste like a 4-year-old whiskey, which is fantastic. Now that I know it's 4 years old, I mean, maybe I can find a couple little hints that maybe would have suggested it's a little bit younger, but you definitely don't get that grassy young character on this whiskey. It tastes pretty darn good, especially for a 4-year-old, and they definitely did something here with the aging process or something that really kind of gave it some of those deeper, richer, more complex, like woody notes. So great job, guys. Fantastic whiskey. Like I said, especially for a 4-year-old. This is my first time trying Wilderness Trail, and I have a couple more of their samples, so I cannot wait to get into those. If you guys have had a chance to try their stuff, please let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. I'm really excited to hear what you think because I've heard great things about their stuff, and this kind of backs it up. So really good whiskey. Want to know what their other stuff tastes like? Let me know in the comments below. As always, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at blind_reviews. You can also follow me on Instagram at Mission Bottle Kill, posting all kinds of pictures of people emptying out great bottles of whiskey. So Mission Bottle Kill, you can tag me with that if you would like me to repost your pick. And as always, you can send me an email at blindwhiskeyreviews, that's whiskey with an E, @gmail.com. And until next time, cheers.